Welcome to District 22 Studios' latest D&D podcast, Lich Diaries, where each chapter brings you a new adventure and a new dungeon master.
Holy cannoli! We're back on... I was really trying to think of something live streamy that rhymed with cannoli, and I failed. So welcome back. Aren't you so glad you're here? We're glad you're here. Last I checked, there were 3 of you, and that brings me such joy. So welcome, whoever you are. I do not have the list pulled up in front of me. Lich Diaries is back after a bit of a hiatus. Not a low atus, not a mid-tier atus, but a hiatus, all right? Just various emergencies, emergent Ds, emergent Bs, all the letters of the alphabet going on. But we're here for you tonight. As always, we've got a few announcements before we dive into tonight's festivities. So, Kurt, take it away.
Hello, Litchlings. Another Monday night. We're so happy to be back after our 2-week hiatus, as Kyle, I don't need to divulge into that. Sorry.
Hiatus.
So, today being Monday, it's Merch Monday. And our item that you can get right now at the store with 22% off when you enter code DLDS2 at checkout is, once again, our lovely fanny packs. Some people have said that they have big plans for the fanny packs, put dice in them when they go play D&D, even in their international traveling. Who knew? So, once again, at checkout, DLDS2 will get you 22% off, and regardless of if you use the code and if you buy a fanny pack, anything you buy in the store has free shipping. Stan.
Yeah, I'm not Eric. So, going over to Seth.
Well, I mean, you can talk about the dice giveaway.
Sure. Hey, we got a dice giveaway that we always do because I know about that. And this is the paradise. No, that's not how it works.
He just grabbed one.
I'm like, this is the paradise you're going to get. How do you feel about it? I'm not Eric. Well, here. There's these nice...
it's like root beer.
Root beer dice. Put them in your ice cream.
My favorite thing is he's looking at you two and not the camera.
Oh, we eat a lot of ice cream.
Do you remember the rules for our giveaways?
Yeah, you got to be a U.S. citizen. You got to be watching the stream, and you got to be over 18, 21?
18.
You got to be able to drink and drive.
What is that?
There we go.
Episode's getting taken down.
So it's the cool root beer dice. Put them over here.
Over to you, Seth.
Hey, Kyle.
What?
If you miss a stream, is it the end of the world?
Probably.
Well, not for our viewers, because you can watch it on Wednesdays after we stream on any podcast streaming platform, and you can watch it with your ears on YouTube.
What?
All right. Over to Kyle.
We're not rusty at all, folks. Over here, Rusties. Lightning go fast. Go fast over to the merch shop and get merch. Please help us. Help us, please. Just comment in the chat. Words. You know what? We're gonna give ourselves a second. Here, roll those steamy hot credits. So last time on Lich Diaries, it was a rather eventful episode. our adventurers made their way out of Jardine's Fall with a key for this Alkid Regatta, and you were able to make it out of the pit safely and return back to the Void Cruiser, where Giannis was just pretty much just cleaning house with anyone that tried to board or mess with the ship at all. And so he did a great job there. And when the crew got back, they got back just in the nick of time to deal with Garth and his homies, his Knoll homies.
Homies.
And you guys made quick work of them as well. Some pretty brutal work. It was pretty insane. So you took care of those guys. You started heading away from Jardine's Fall, and the key, which Eugene was holding in his right arm, or was it left?
Sure, left. My right hand.
Right
I
hand.
think you said left.
It was no. It was.
I do
my
think
left.
you did say
I
left.
did say
yeah.
left. I did.
In your left hand, as you got up into the wild space above Jardine's Fall, this crystal started to kind of vibrate and twist and turn, and the longer that you held it, the stronger that became, to the point where you could tell that it was going to just absolutely rip your arm off. So you asked your good friend Giannis to
Do it the worst way possible.
to really make it hurt. And Giannis obliged. He absolutely obliged and broke Eugene's arm off.
Like 28 damage worth of broke.
Like 50 damage worth of broke.
Okay.
And when that happened, our good buddy Dirk came over and kind of healed up our boy, but the arm was not growing back. However, a trait, a racial trait that you have, is that his arm's going to grow back in 3 days, guys. So don't worry.
We're fine, guys.
Upon seeing this, Keeve was stricken emotional for whatever reason, and made his way below the deck and started to have a bit of an episode in his personal chambers. And no one really understood why too much, but that is where he's at currently. The crystal lay dormant on the deck of the Void Cruiser, and upon discussing what needed to happen, Captain Lahash walked up and grabbed the crystal himself. And as you crossed from wild space out into the astral sea, the silver void, this crystal stopped vibrating, stopped trying to twist Captain Lahash's arm off, and pointed in a solitary direction. With Dirk manning the spell-jamming helm for the Void Cruiser currently, you find yourselves in the astral sea. The silence of space that you had experienced prior is replaced with gentle white noise, or the ebbs and flow of an imaginary tide that you cannot see. The stars looking iridescent around you, and a sense of calm that you have not before experienced. For those adventurers who have been in Clark's Void, not a similarity in that sense. The cold emptiness of Clark's Void is not felt in this silver void of the astral sea. So Dirk charted a course heading in the direction of this crystal, which is still planted basically stationary on the bow of the ship, with Captain Lahash holding it. I believe, Giannis, you just helped. You and Hobbs just loaded the cannon before you crossed into the astral sea, and that is where we left off. So, is there anything, as you guys are journeying that you want to talk about or do or anything like that?
Yeah. So Dirk's gonna look over at Eugene, looking at his little stump, and he's just gonna go, "Hey, Eugene.
Yeah.
So, how's your stumpy arm?"
It's fine. It's not my first tripedal incident I've had.
Oh, really? What was the first time like?
Oh, well, I was caught by a herd of jellyfish.
I heard of jellyfish.
Yeah, it's called a whack, actually.
A whack of jellyfish.
Yes, a group of jellyfish. And they all had each one of my limbs in tentacle. And I was drawn and almost quartered. Yeah.
Quartered like, wow, it's pretty severe.
Grows back in 2 to 5 days. So,
Does
What?
everything
What?
Your arms grow back?
yeah.
in days?
Yeah.
I did not know this when I hit it off.
Is this
It's good to
because you're a
hear,
wizard?
but thank you for letting me know.
That's why it's so easy
Oh.
for me to have you do that.
Oh wow. Well, that's pretty fascinating.
Yeah. It's a trait of my species. For I am an axolotl, actually.
Do you ask a lot of questions?
Usually I give a lot of answers, actually. Gladly.
Waddly.
A lotly.
So you guys are you're flying through the astral sea, and you have been able to pass into, I mean, what would be considered like your warp speed, your hyperdrive. You're traveling fast enough that everything's just kind of like a silvery iridescent blur around you. And as you traveled for, probably an hour or so, Keeve is still under the deck, and Captain Lahash, he calls you over, Eugene. Hi. Eugene, could you get over here, please?
Yeah, yes, Captain.
He straightens up and walks over to the captain.
Have a look at this. What do you make of this? And you look down at the crystal, and the crystal that when you held it, it was, sticking out of, both sides of your hand. It was very large, but in this gift's massive palms, it is fully encompassed, but the about up to past his pinky has somewhat dissolved and is a fine golden powder that is on his palm and fallen to the ground beneath him.
The crystal.
The crystal. What do you make of this?
Can I roll a history check?
A history check, yeah.
To see
What do
if
you? What do you?
to see if I know anything in my knowledge that I've gathered through the years.
Okay.
If there's any stones
Yeah.
with this magic ability that do this. Ooh. That will be a 23.
23. Nice.
Bad first roll of the evening.
Yeah,
Ayo.
seriously, bringing it back real good. So you can't think of anything in particular that is, like a specific type of stone or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you remember one of the classes that you took back in your days of study.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for one of your archaeology classes that you took, and the teacher was giving you sort of a lesson on following artifacts and sort of, some enchantments or charms that may have been placed on items to act as sort of a waypoint for you. And what they had was sort of like a wax candle, that it wasn't lit, but as you held it, and as you got closer to your quarry, as you got closer to that which you were seeking, pieces of that candle would begin to melt away on their own. By the time you got to your destination, the candle would be fully melted, and that is where you would know to dig. So that memory, as you look at this in his hand, kind of sparks in your mind.
Is there a name for the type of stone, or
you don't know what type of stone this is. It's more so just enchantments that are used to do this.
Yeah, I relay that exactly to him, just to help him get into perspective that this is much like a candle.
And once the fire stops burning and the wax runs out, that's where we need to stop.
All right. How long have we been moving there, Dirk?
I want to say at least 7 minutes.
It's only been 7 minutes?
No, it's probably been more like an hour.
Okay, all right. Yeah, wow.
I have no concept of time.
Yeah, keep your wits about you. That's going to be the case in here. The astral sea, time's a bit wonky. But if this is only disintegrating at this rate, then I think it might be best for us to get some sleep while we can, eh?
Yes, please.
Sure, I'll keep on the helm for now.
Anyone gonna? We're gonna need to take turns watching out for the captain over here, who's co-captain at the moment. Yeah.
Co-captain.
Yeah.
No, it's too kind.
I can take first watch, Captain.
Okay. Come on, you guys, get me like a chair or something, like a barrel. You'd sit on, because I can't move my hand.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll do it.
Totally forgot.
I'm kind of stuck here, but so you go. Are you just finding him a chair, or?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you were scrolling. I was like, are you about to cast a spell for
I
this?
just want to make sure there's nothing like. Yeah, I'll look for a chair. I mean, that's.
Yeah, for sure. You go back into his kind of the middle deck, and there's some stools and stuff down there. That you grab one.
Is this good? It was on the middle deck.
Yeah, middle deck's great. I love it. It's perfect.
It's my favorite deck.
Yeah. Okay, right. Well, you keep watch for us, and
I'll just go up by the spell jammer and I'll just
Mhm.
enter my sentry rest and just kind of like,
okay.
but like I can still hear and speak, but hear and see.
As
Okay.
that happens, I think Dirk will look down and be like, "Hey, Annis, are you sleeping? Are you a sleepy boy?"
His visor has that classic like pipe pattern. You remember the screensaver? It's just
That's dope.
That's so good.
Oh, he's dreaming. Oh, look, he's
the
dreaming.
fish,
Yeah.
Yeah.
flying toasters.
It's like the fading Apple TV screen.
Yes.
So, I mean, are you okay? Yeah. I mean, if you've got that sentry mode, do you want to
Yeah.
take first watch, or do you just want to let Giannis do it?
Go for it, Giannis.
Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Then I can rest.
That way, you can get your rest. Okay, Giannis, I need you to roll some checks for me. Just roll me an event dice, or roll me a perception check. Actually,
Oh, that's even better. 22.
22. Okay.
Catch it.
All right.
I like what
Great.
you did.
Perception.
I like it.
That
Yeah.
was perception, right?
Yeah.
And now event. You want me to roll?
Yeah.
an
Roll an
event?
event dice.
I'm glad those were changed. Just flat roll. It's gonna be a 4.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. As you are sitting next to our buddy over here, Dirk, as he is directing this vessel, you don't notice anything too out of the ordinary, but also at the same time, this is entirely new to you. you're used to standing guard in a city or in the woods or somewhere where you're a little bit more aware of what could happen. But out here, you find it a little unsettling in your trance that you're in, that you're wanting to perceive threats, and you're very alert and able to do so, but you just the unknown of those threats kind of puts you at a little bit of unease. But we'll say if you're doing that, we'll just go the full kind of we'll say 4 hours goes by, and you are tingly in this thing. Hobbs comes up and he goes, Dirk, are you doing all right?
Oh, no, I'm not. I've got to go to the bathroom.
All right, well, do we need to stop our travels for a moment so that you can relieve yourself?
Well, perhaps, or maybe if you can go grab Eugene for me, he can cast a spell and man the helm.
Would the captain be okay with him controlling the vessel?
I'm sure it'd be fine. I mean, he's only got one hand, so we'll see. But I gotta go to the bathroom so bad.
I was just going to help him go to the bathroom.
Well,
I'm so glad I didn't have to do that.
should I check with the captain first?
I mean, yeah, maybe check with him.
All right.
Get Eugene over here so he can hold a jar in front of me.
Hold on. I just open up the Mountain Dew can. I can do it.
Okay.
Like every road trip.
So,
It's an empty can. What?
Hobbs, he walks over and he sees the captain, and the captain is finally asleep. It took him a while to get in a comfy enough position, and he's about to ask him, he's about to wake him, and he just kind of goes like, I don't know. Yeah, and he turns around and comes back up, and he's like, I trust your judgment. Should I go and get the little one?
Please go get him.
Don't pee on the helm. The captain would be pissed.
Hobbs, stop, buddy!
And Hobbs, he hurries down the stairs and walks up to the hammock that you are laying in, and he just literally like grabs it and just like starts shaking it so fast.
Like a Theragun.
Yeah.
Great.
Eugene, time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up.
Can I like hit him with like?
Oh,
That's the worst.
He's like,
just the radar tone. Does that not do it for you?
All right, I'm awake.
Are you awake? All right.
What do you want?
Do you want to captain this vessel?
No.
All right. Go back to sleep. And he just turns and goes back up to Dirk and is like, he said no. Looks like you're going to have to hold it in.
oh, we might have to stop, Hobbs. It's unbearable. I have to squeeze the lemon, if you know what I mean.
I don't, but we can stop.
So he gets out of the spell jamming helm, and the ship powers down. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And he immediately just goes to the side of the ship, and you just hear zoop. And
Make sure you pee far enough that it's not going to enter the orbit of the vessel.
Do we not have a head on the ship?
A ring of
The pee doesn't weigh.
No,
It'd
he went
kind of
number one,
land
then
down
number two.
at the bottom, but then, yeah, it'd.
So he
Just this
understands
ominous
what
yellow
the gravity
shadow.
is. So I think Dirk does a little bit of math because he's lived in space his whole life. So he pees straight down so that the gravity is able to kind of.
He pees at the perfect angle.
So it has a lot of push-pull, and so it exits.
There you go. Yeah, as it just sort of like serpentines its way
It's like-
out.
I like to call those snakes.
snakes of a different breed.
The non-venomous.
And as you're going, you just hear this just. All right, what's going on, eh?
Oh, Captain. Hi, Captain.
Why we stopped?
Oh, I just had to take a little wizard.
You had to take a wizard.
Well, sorry. Yes, I did.
You couldn't hold it, eh?
Captain, it's been 4 hours.
It's only been 4 hours, is what you mean to say.
Captain, I drink a lot.
No, don't you remember that time when we went on that spice run, eh?
I do remember.
You remember how long I held my pee?
Spice run.
How long?
I remember. 13 days, 17 hours.
I almost switched into 13 days!
13 days!
And you don't think that I lied about that time frame, do you?
Honestly, Captain, the difference in our species, I'm not sure. I don't know. You're a larger being than I am, and you could have a larger tank, if you know what I mean.
You know what? It's, yeah, wow. It's, kind of messed up of me that I didn't think about that, eh?
It's all right. It wasn't a contest, but you can hold it for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You kind of just flipped that upside down for me. All right. Well, yeah, just go get it started for us, eh?
Of course, Captain.
Looks like we're, about 3/4 of the way through this thing, so
I can still sleep.
we're almost there.
Yeah, let's kick it into overdrive then. I'll put on the podcast.
You got a what?
Nothing.
Okay. And he sort of you go back up and you sit in the space jamming helm and you start up once more. However, as that happens, Giannis, I'm gonna need you to do another perception check for me, my guy.
So good.
16.
Okay.
16.
Me, Reiki.
Let me look at this.
Just threw it.
Would you look at that?
16 more minutes to my
As you stopped, and as this serpent was exiting the vehicle, you found that you were kind of floating by these this little bit of debris and stuff floating through the astral sea, and you noticed that some of it kind of bumped into the side of the ship.
Was it pee?
It entered your kind of orbit and got pulled in and bumped in, and as you entered back into sort of your hyperdrive, that's kind of all that you noticed. That's all that you heard, but you definitely heard something bump into the side of the ship there. Yeah, so that's what happened. As we said, we're about 3/4 of a way through this crystal as it sort of disintegrates into
I
the
registered
ship
that
below.
something hit the ship, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
something hit the ship?
I would probably then like get out of my my sentry mode and be like, so just letting you all know, something hit our ship.
There's something on the wing.
Something on the wing.
Does when you're in the helm, don't you have omniscience on what's on the ship again? Is that something that's right?
Yep.
So do I know what's going on?
So as you sit down and you activate this helm, you are able to, as he said that, you can sense that indeed something has attached to the ship on the bottom, and you know that this is a jammer leech.
Oh.
Ooh,
A jammer leech. You've dealt with them before. You've dealt with them before. It's a good way for new crew members to prove their worth, to learn a thing or two. But you do know that if these go unaddressed, they can end up doing a fair amount of damage to the ship.
Jammer leech.
I have a question.
Yeah.
About, well, maybe I'll wait, but are these like remoras? Like the fish that hang on to sharks?
No.
Remorax is a different creature.
That is a different creature.
Remoraid is a Pokemon.
So yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, shoot, dang it. Giannis, we got a problem. Jammer
Sure.
leech.
A jammer leech.
Yeah, jammer leech. Gosh dang leeches. All they do is suck the energy out of our ship. And worse if left unattended.
Oh, okay. Do you...
Listen, we're going to need somebody to go down there and take care of it. It shouldn't be too hard. You just.
I will go wake up Eugene.
Oh no.
Or do you want me to do it?
Buddy, it's really up to you.
Sure, I'll
Eugene's
do
sticky
it.
and small.
He only has one arm, so...
Yeah,
You're so
I have
kind.
2.
that is true.
That's one more.
That's
than I
one
have.
more than what Eugene
That's
has.
twice as many as me.
Do you have more fingers than he does, too?
Yes.
But regularly you do.
Yes.
That's incredible. See, you got him beat
Especially right now, he only has 4.
there. Oh, 4 fingers, the poor thing.
He has 3 fingers and a thumb. I notice things, especially when he's...
The jammer leech.
Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. of course.
It's just on the bottom left hand side.
Do I need to tie myself to a cord?
Well, you can do a little flippy flip and try and get onto the bottom of the ship. Or you take my grappling hook. It's downstairs in my hammock.
Yeah, I'll just walk out. It's okay. I
Or-
don't know. If something happens, I would feel...
Or you can
Really
throw
bad.
Eugene. Right? Or you can...
I'll
or-
just go down.
Just jump off the ship.
I mean, if I understand it correctly, that's
you
what
gotta,
you...
Yeah, you gotta anchor yourself by aiming. Because otherwise you'll just kind of go up and down.
Yeah, 'cause you've still got your gravity plane. So
You gotta jump
Here's what I'm
far
gonna
enough to get to the bottom.
I'm going to pull up my 50 feet of hempen rope.
okay.
Will that get me to the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. And then I'm just going to tie it off onto like the...
Crystal center.
the
winch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I can remember the word.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yep.
'Kay.
And then I will...
Okay, you jumping, you slow
No,
climb, you belaying,
I think
you...
Giannis would do his best to kind of like rappel and get a
Okay.
look, go slow because
Okay,
it's a new environment. for
sweet,
sure.
yeah. So let's have you roll in athletics for me.
Good thing I have. Oh, that's pretty great. 28.
28, yeah. So you absolutely, you have it so that your 50 feet of hempen rope is back there, and then you've kind of like wound the rest of it around your arm to the point where you're able to just kind of like, as you're walking, kind of just, let out just as much as you need, but you have the option as well to just like let it all out at once if needs be.
Sure.
So you're sort of, just like you say, walking your way down, and as you make it over...
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So I have a feat that Stance of the Mountain
Mm-hmm.
and Fury to anchor their feet to the never mind.
Okay.
Doesn't apply. Sorry, I wanted to
Nope, you're good.
just look at it though.
So yeah, you make your way down, and as you get to the bottom of the ship, you sort of peek your head down underneath, and you see attached to the hull what would appear to be these like large spores. There's about like 6 of them clustered together. They've kind of embedded themselves into the wood. There's kind of some splinters coming out around the edges of where this has attached. They're just sort of like pulsing slightly at the moment. And you're about 20 feet away from them.
Yeah, I'll approach and just take out my Tetsubo and start hitting them off the
So are you just trying to
Oh,
hit it
shit.
like on the side to
Yeah.
like make it kind of pop off sort of thing?
dislodging.
Okay. Let's have you get up and
Well, actually, because I don't want to damage the Yeah, I'll just hit them off on the side.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, the ship is. Yeah, it's not. The ship's a sturdy thing, so.
So I could like smash directly, but like come down on them
Yeah, if you want
if
to.
I wanted to. Oh, then
I mean, you may do some. It's like the ship can take damage.
Sweet.
Like it's
then
not
I'm
like.
gonna do that because I don't want to just shoo them off to have them float back on.
Okay.
I want to like make sure they're
Okay.
dead.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have you roll an attack.
Sweet. It's going to be a 23,
Yeah, that'll do it.
and then. Oh, it's only one-handed though, right? Because you said I'm hanging onto the rope with the other one.
Yep.
Okay. Changes my die. There we are. 12 damage.
12 damage. Nice. Okay. So as you lift your Tetsubo up and you swing down and you hit on top of just kind of like the largest spore in the center, you smack onto it, and as you do so, it sort of cracks open slightly, and you look inside, and as you look inside, this eye makes contact with you, and suddenly this bolt of magic energy shoots out from it, and I need you to make a
Holy shnikes.
dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because of the fact that you're hanging
Damn.
kind of sideways on the
That's a
side
nat
of the ship.
20. Oh, hey, not bad. Dexterity would still be 19.
Okay, cool.
Heck yeah, dude.
So,
lucked out.
Good.
oh, exploding!
Exploder.
It's still only half, so I mean, it'll be all right.
It's
I
true.
hope.
So that's going to be 6. You take
6.
6 points of force damage.
Okay.
And as that happens, you can feel this sort of wave of energy go through you and like through your brain that you like are able to fight off, and kind of the edges of your visor get black, and it sort of seems like it's going to kind of shut down for a moment, but then you're able to sort of pull back through it. And as you do that, as you sort of have come to, it's going to make a tentacle attack at you. Oh, and that is a critical failure. So, as one of the spores sort of opens up and this spiked tentacle comes out and slaps out next to you, it just completely misses and is going to leave itself extremely vulnerable to your next attack. So,
Sweet.
go for it.
Is that back still open?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then I'm going to let go of the rope, and I have like a kind of like a special forces knife that just like is embedded in my armor right here,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pull it out and turn around and just stab into that eye
Straight down
directly.
into it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Does a 18 hit this thing?
18 does hit.
Sweet.
Yep.
And I just want to make sure. Oh, exploding.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2, and so that's 8, and then so 13 points of damage.
13
on that guy.
points of damage. Okay. Yeah, as you bring that knife down into it, you hit it, and it just sort of, it doesn't screech or anything like that, but just sort of this kind of pus and ooze kind of like squirts out from it, and that spiked tentacle is just sort of like twitching, and it's not quite dead yet, but you can tell one more hit. And
Can I use my second attack then? And
yeah,
just stab
and
it
you're
again?
good. You just you swing
Oh,
down with
perfect.
it and knock it completely lifeless.
Sweet.
And as that happens, you've been able to sort of feel and be aware of this as it goes through. And yeah, you've killed this jammer leech. It's still attached to the hole currently.
Okay, but it's dead. Like no
it's
other
dead,
things are
yeah.
moving around it.
Yep. All the
Okay.
spores kind of like open up slightly that were there, and most of them are empty. And
Can I make the rope taut again and like wrap it around my forearm
Yeah.
and use my right to just start prying it off of the wood parts?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
So we'll just say that you take the next little bit,
okay,
and
sure.
you are just sort of working away at that as
Sweet.
that happens,
Sounds great.
and you notice that. So yeah, after you're able to do that, gets to the point where Captain Lahash sort of calls out, and he says, Eugene, I need you over here. Eugene, where's Eugene?
Can I roll to see if I hear it?
Sure.
Because I am zonked right now.
Do I know where Eugene is? Obviously,
Oh,
I do.
come on.
Did you
Yeah.
see that?
Yes.
It was all the way almost turned to a good roll, and then it was like, meh.
Stupid.
It's
Just
awesome.
perception, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 13.
13.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been sleeping for a while. So, I mean, you maybe stir a little bit. You're not a super quick alert jumping out and doing it, but you wake up a little bit.
Captain, he's
Yeah.
still downstairs asleep, kind of.
Okay. All
You
right.
can send Hobbs.
Yeah, Hobbs, go get him, eh? And Hobbs like, will do! And he goes down and grabs your hammock and he's like, time to wake up! The captain needs you! The captain needs you! The
wake up, I
captain
wake up,
needs
I
you!
wake up.
Okay, cool. You wake up.
How big is Hobbs?
Hobbs is about your size.
I'm going to suction my fingers to Hobbs's head and climb onto his head and just sit on him. And I'm like,
Okay, let's go.
Excuse me?
Let's go.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to wake up. Can you take me to the captain, please?
I can certainly escort you there.
Okay, let's go.
Cool. Get off me.
Dirk just kind of chuckles because he's like,
Whatever. Sounds good. Here we go. And he walks up, and as you get up there, he just sort of like grabs you, and with some surprising strength that you weren't expecting this little guy to have, just pops you off of the top of him and just slumps you onto the ground.
like a sticky hand.
Yeah.
Rate me 5 stars.
Yeah, seriously.
Nope. Hi, Captain.
Watch your back, Eugene. He goes, Eugene, this thing's about done, eh?
Let me
What?
take a look. Yep.
Glad you verified that, eh? What do you suppose we're supposed to do once this is done?
Stop the ship.
Okay, do we need to slow down now and travel at a slower speed, or
How fast is the rate of the disintegration of the crystal?
it is there's just barely anything
Definitely
left?
slow down.
all right, we gotta slow down.
So you bring the ship slowing down, and as you slow down, you
Giannis just
by this point, yeah, you're definitely back on the ship. Or no, you're not yet. You're not yet.
You're holding on to the rope.
You slow down, and as you slow down, you see as more sort of color and stuff joins the blurs behind you. You see that same iridescent, like, wall-looking thing in front of you. And you can tell that you're about to exit the astral sea and enter a new wild space realm. And as you come flying forward, and the wall gets closer and closer, you burst through this wall, and in front of you, you see a massive sun that's, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away from you. But the size is huge. Light years? Is that
I don't
proper
think,
term?
I don't,
I don't
think
know what the term
how
would
long
be.
does it
If
take
it's
to
in
get
the
there?
same system, it would be miles.
It'd be-
You're okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
I think. I don't know.
I can't tell. Anyways, it's a ways away.
Depends on how many years it takes to get to it, really.
But the size of it is just absolutely massive. And, Hobbs sort of stands up on the edge and starts observing. You see him pointing out, there's a planet over there. There's a planet over there. There's a planet over there.
Yeah,
Cap-
there's a lot of planets.
Yeah, Captain's just like, all right, bud, yeah, could you keep that down? And he's like, planet over there. Planet over.
Volume is down.
One moment, please.
Can't believe we keep him on the
Same
ground.
enthusiasm.
And he sits there for a moment, and Captain Lahash looks back to you, as you're manning the helm, and he just goes, "Does this look familiar to you?"
Does it look familiar to me?
Let's have you roll a history check.
History
Like-
check.
And I may have to take like a 2-minute break to go get more drink because my voice be gone.
I heard.
So after this, I'll just go and we can maybe chat for 2
Okay.
minutes. It's fine.
Cool. Yeah, just
Fine.
a 10.
A 10?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too familiar sticks out.
I gotta be honest, Captain. It looks like space to me.
Okay, perfect. As you're all standing and staring, this solar system that is in front of you is like breathtaking.
I
It's
can't breathe.
you all die. Roll Constitution checks. But you definitely.
I'm great. I'm great.
You're good. Everyone good?
Nope.
Okay. Well, get effed, I suppose.
I
He
suppose.
just falls off.
I suppose.
Slumps over.
As you come to a halt and you stop, Hobbs, he finishes sort of looking around and taking in the area and sort of making his checks, and he goes, I know where we are. We're in the realm space of Jangwa space. Have any of you been to Jangwa space before?
No.
No.
Only one time at a bar, and he had to make sure that we stuck to the same block that we picked.
A reference to the board game Jenga. I love it. So good.
What's that?
Yeah, we just had to press one, and you had to commit, even if it was kind of sticky.
Anyways,
Push on block.
And then you had to
I
place the
don't
block
know
on
what
top.
the hell
of
you're talking about.
What?
Jangwa space is quite the wild space system. It appears that we're supposed to find a planet in this realm space, Captain. Captain Lahash goes, well, that's good because, and he's for the first time able to let his hand go. As he lets go, the rest of this crystal disintegrates, and it all falls from his hand onto the floor, and he just sort of like slowly like twists his arm and is just, and you
Holding your kid for like an hour.
yeah, seriously, yeah.
Yep.
And he goes, "Hey, Dirk, I'm gonna switch you out. I need a bit of a rest.
Oh, good, Captain, because I gotta pee again.
You gotta stop drinking all that
Mountain Dew.
juice,
It's straight whiskey.
straight whiskey. Jeez." So he goes up and he places one hand on the spell jamming
Ancestors
helm,
be with me.
and then the two of you, you grasp arms.
Great movie.
And touch foreheads,
Yeah.
and you transfer.
Captain.
Just a quick little kiss.
Kissing his huge.
You do the one on one
Oh,
side, one on
thanks.
the other, and then just a quick peck. And he goes like,
Part of the ritual.
yeah, great. Hey, you really did good. That was a smooth ride."
Thank you. I learned from the best.
Kiss again.
I had to go pee.
You need any help? I think Eugene's available. Anyways, he sits down and he kind of goes like, "All right, well, you lot figure out what you can, I suppose, eh?
Me?
I mean, you're part of the lot, so yeah."
He just sets you up for an axolotl, and you let it just float away. It's too late.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, I will.
You're not as good as I thought you were, mate.
Oh, that hurts.
Anyways, figure it out, I suppose.
All right.
Perception check to see if any of the planets stand out more than the other.
So looking at the planets?
Yeah.
So yeah, sure, go for it.
Nope. I'm blinded by the light of the sun. I got 2. Flat.
Eugene, where did you find
10.
the key? Was it maybe there's something out here that is similar to the?
Oh, like the planet is the same as the stone, right? Is that what you're...
Well, like where did you find this key that just disappeared?
Were you not with... You weren't with us.
No,
No,
it was not.
it was in a machine, in a drill,
In a pit.
in a pit.
Okay, so as
pit
soon
was
as he says
mine.
that, Giannis is gonna scan around. Are there any planets that seem like rather industrious?
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
That is going to be a 15. Oh,
15?
14. 14, excuse me.
Yeah, you're absolutely far enough away that nothing.
Okay.
They are the
Thank
planets
you,
that
thank
are
you for phrasing that the way that you did.
yeah, the planets that are close enough, like they're still far enough away that you're like,
I guess like what I'm.
yeah.
Are there any planets that appear to be like really busy, like with like ships and stuff that may seem more industrious than other planets?
Yeah, no, you're not
Okay.
seeing any. You're not seeing anything as far as other ships.
Okay.
That are sticking out to you at the moment.
Could be a good sign.
So the crystal turned to dust. I want to go walk over to it and see if it's safe to pick up the dust
Okay.
and then toss it off the ship. Maybe it'll lead us to wherever, being in space and whatnot, and keep seeing that it turned to dust.
Sick. Okay. Yeah. So as you go up, you reach out for the dust, and you get that, like we said, kind of
Push
magnetic opposite poles, or is it the
Similar.
same poles?
It's
Similar
similar.
poles. That as you sort of reach out, it keeps you from touching. But as you do that, you do sort of see. It's kind of like the that like liquid metal that when it's
Mercury.
activated, that it kind of like spikes up.
Mm.
As you reach toward it, it kind of like shakes in that direction like that.
That's cool.
So
Good visual.
yeah,
It
you
shakes towards
definitely
his hand.
it just sort of shakes
Okay, I
out
just
in all
wanted to make sure.
directions. But you you kind of get the
Yeah, that's awesome.
feeling that it's a good idea that you've got going.
So yeah, hey guys, it's doing this thingy here. I'm not quite sure. Eugene, can you come look at this?
Yeah, I've got it. I'm on it.
I'm not so inclined as they are. So,
Mm-hmm.
is there a planet that matches this color of this dust?
Make another perception check for me.
I'm just throwing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, wrong day. Sorry. Dirty 20.
You look at the planets around, and you look at the dust to see. And as he's pushing down, you notice that when the sand sort of stands up off of the deck slightly, that it does so with one large clump and 8 small clumps kind of around it. That's what you picked up as you were looking for the color of the sand. That's what you noticed.
So, how many planets are in this system then with the big sun?
Hobbs might know.
Hobbs, could you tell me how many planets are here, like in this system?
There are 16 planets in this system of Jangua space.
Dang it.
Wait. Hobbs, did you say 16?
I sure did.
Do I also notice that there are 8 little things, or should I perception check it?
I mean, if you want to just sort of,
Yeah, I would-
share,
I would
he shares
disclose-
that
yeah.
like, hey,
So if the sun is the big ball,
Right.
then there must be 8 planets on one side of the sun and 8 planets on the other side, maybe, because that's how space works.
What?
Listen, I think we're on one half of this thing. And as I push down, does it like go in any other direction, like cardinally on the ship?
So as you push down again, the same thing happens, but you press to really make it form even more, and you don't see that it's doing anything like that. And Hobbs goes, "Well, I don't know that it's technically one side of the sun. That's a common misconception, because when humanoids map something out, it has to be two-dimensional. But planets don't all travel on the same plane. They're traveling in all different ways, so I'm not sure that it's necessarily on the other side of the sun."
Well,
They're up, down, left, right, all over.
Actually,
Uh-huh.
every side is a different side of the sun.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So going to the other side.
You were gonna do a check. You were looking for something before I.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see, like, not industrial-wise, but, like, if this is... I want to see if there are planets that are the same almost color of the sand.
Okay, so similar to what Homie was
Yeah,
doing?
not more so industrial, but sand-based.
Okay.
16.
16. Yeah, not...
Not very good.
You pick up the same thing that he did as you're looking at it, that there's a large one, and then there are 8 little ones.
Same as the thing he was pushing against. No?
What do you mean?
No, never
Oh.
mind.
So I have a suggestion. So if it's a big one and 8 of them, then yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
A big one with 8 of them? Is that what you said?
Yes. Whenever he
It's
goes
like
to
a
touch
spider.
this, it's like
Oh, well, the planet Medigan has 8 moons around it. Is that perhaps what you're talking about?
what operating system are you running on? You are very efficient.
Well, I know a guy.
No, my
Diggity
guy.
dang.
I know a guide.
Hobbs, we're going to go to this planet. Captain, I think we've solved this little riddle.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
We got to chart a course to this planet that Hobbs just described.
Okay.
Medigan.
Medigan. All right, okay, yeah. Hobbs literally point the way, I suppose. And, yeah, Hobbs literally just sort of, there's a planet. There's a planet. This way! And as he sort of points out, Captain turns the ship and starts moving. And you're no longer in the astral sea, so Hobbs goes, at our current rate, it's probably going to take us about an hour and a half to get there, so settle in.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go downstairs. See how Keith's doing.
Okay.
So sleepy, that guy.
Did I get a full rest, or was it a short
Yeah,
rest?
no, you got a full rest. Yes.
I think I'm going to go downstairs and say I'm checking on Keith,
Uh-huh.
but then I'm just going to go to sleep.
Just fall asleep. Okay, wait, sweet. Yeah.
I'm gonna go check on Heaver.
Check on him. Check on him.
Yeah, check on Keith.
Okay, so you're going to go take a little nappy. What are
Yeah.
you guys doing for the
I'll
next
rest.
hour and a bit?
I'm gonna
I'll
get
just
my
hang out
spells
on deck.
Get some spells prepared?
Yeah.
The captain's going to as Eugene pulls out his book and stuff, he's gonna go, so Jonas, anything happening with that sand right now, or what's going on?
Oh, it's still on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still just
Is
in
it
the
doing
same-
anything as far as?
at the moment? It's not. It seems like it's maybe like vibrating slightly.
But with Hobbs right by it, is it attracted to him because he's metal,
No,
or is it
No.
unattracted to him because he's metal?
you're not seeing any.
I didn't know if he was
Yeah.
like touching it or anything, so I
Yeah.
want to make sure.
Oh.
No, Captain, it does not. It does not appear to be doing anything.
Okay, and you can't pick it up, eh?
Well, I can't regrow my arm, and so I'm afraid that if I pick it up and it wants to twist my arm,
Yeah, well, I mean, it stopped trying to twist my arm, so
you may be a little bit stronger than me.
I don't know about that. I've seen you kill quite a few guys in the day that I've known
This
you.
is true. I'm gonna pull out my knife and I'm gonna
Mm.
try to like just pick it up
Okay.
and see.
Same thing as you move towards it, you get that same sort of
Push, pull.
yeah.
I wonder.
How did they grab that in the first place then?
I was not there. How did? Oh, no one is.
Yeah.
I wonder the same thing because he didn't appear to be hurting.
Yeah, until we started
Eugene
moving, eh?
Until we started moving
Yeah.
away from where it had been.
It's weird. Wait, I'm not there.
Okay.
But if I'll keep, because the captain has brought it up, I'll keep my visor like fixed on that and like where we're going to see if anything like changes with it, if it starts like freaking out or anything.
Awesome. So as the hour and a bit goes past, you end up making it to this planet, Medigan, and Hobbs. He's pointing and he goes, "All right, there's the planet right there, and you can see the 8 moons. Now what?"
I'll just turn, Captain. I think it's best before we go in if we invite everybody out on deck.
As you say that, Dirk's kind of walking up, going,
Keith's fine.
"Oh yeah, that was nice."
He goes,
How is Keith?
the captain sort of interjects,
Keith? Oh, we had a great conversation.
and he goes, "Don't lie, mate.
I felt right asleep.
Yeah, he fell asleep. Yeah, I think Keith's gonna stay on the ship with me on this one, eh? So, yeah, let's get everyone up though."
I'm up.
So as you all gather up onto the main deck of the ship, you are floating just outside of Medigan, and it's 8 moons, and the sand is vibrating quite a bit.
I wonder if maybe we should take this sand with us.
How do we pick it up?
I'll just reach down, and as I get closer to it, it has that.
Same thing.
Okay.
Kind of sticks up, and he goes, "Okay, well, how'd you guys grab it in the first place?"
Yes, Eugene, how did you manage to grab this when it was the crystal?
Yeah, I had to adjust the machine that it was on, and once I was able to put it on to the right position, all the crystals lit up.
Okay, they lit up, and then you
Yeah,
just grabbed one?
I just grabbed one.
You did?
I think so.
You didn't cast a spell or anything, eh? You absolutely used Mage Hand.
I used Mage Hand. I used Mage Hand.
I used Mage Hand. I used a hand that wasn't attached to me.
Okay.
Now you have 2 of those.
Let's maybe see if you can... All right, well, let's see if that does the trick this time, eh?
Yeah, okay. So I cast Mage Hand on the dust.
Okay.
Try to scoop it up.
And as the invisible axolotl hand, you see it sort of gather the dust up and pick it up. The second that it passes the point where kind of I don't know what you'd call it, just the edge of the ship, like the top of the ship, I don't know what it would be. Not the freaking armrest of the ship.
The railing.
The railing, there we go. As soon as it like passes that like threshold, so just above kind of where your hands would normally be, it spins up and then shoots out. And you see it traveling through space.
Oh, we got a runner.
Towards one particular moon. And as it travels towards that moon, Hobbs says, "It looks like it's going towards the moon, Dayax. I think that is where you need to go."
Do you think we should go there a lot?
What?
To Deaxolotl?
I thought you were going to make a Deus Machina joke.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm still on the X.
No, but seriously, we are in a race.
Oh, okay.
I thought, can the
Captain!
Void Cruiser follow it?
I mean...
Captain!
See.
Look!
Yeah, okay, what?
Wait, what?
I think we should follow that the dust inside the Mage Hand.
Okay, I'm gonna get us a little bit closer, but I don't want to get too close, because if this is where everyone else is going, I don't want to be a sitting duck, eh?
Oh, wait. Should I stay back again? Or should I go?
No.
No. No.
Keeve's gonna stay with me this time,
Yeah,
eh?
don't worry. Keeve's there, and he is definitely awake and brooding right now.
Yeah, then I mean, I haven't had very much experience as you guys have, but I'm going to like.
Giannis, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
And the
Just
void
like
the void
squatting.
cruiser the void cruiser gets close enough that you guys could you could travel through space to get to it, and it wouldn't take too long.
Perfect.
And as that happens, Captain's gonna go. I think maybe this would be the time. You guys are gonna. It's gonna take you a while to get there if you just use the fish suits, eh? I think maybe it's time for you to test out those new scales that we got, eh?
Yeah, scales.
Oh yeah, let's test it out.
And he goes, Hobbs, go grab him. And Hobbs goes down beneath the deck, and as he comes back up, he gets these wristbands, these bracers, that he places on each of your wrists, and he says, "Okay, these only have 2 charges. 1 charge to get you down, and 1 charge to get you back. So once you've activated, make sure you don't deactivate until you've arrived at your destination. Okay?"
Okay.
You got it.
And as he puts these on, they are made of this sort of crystalline blue dragon scale material.
Nice.
And as they are on your wrists, you feel yourself attuned to them rather quickly. And he goes, all you need to do is think about activating them, and let's just say you're going to fly with dragon's wings.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's do it. Dirk thinks about activating it right away. We're going.
Any happy little thought? Sorry.
It's the same
Oh,
as
he
that.
Think
thinks
of a
about
wonderful thought.
activating. it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So the three of you step up onto the railing there,
And Dirk just gets up and he's like, he jumps off.
and as you spread your arms and jump off, the two of you look at him, and as his arms go like this, suddenly this like arcane jolt spreads from this up across his arm and connects behind him, and sprouts out these two just massive, like mechanical astral dragon's wings. And as that happens, this what appears to be like air bubble shaped like a dragon's head goes over the face of you,
So cool.
and you move forward. And as you push your arms back, the dragon's wings start to flap, and you move out of
That's so cool.
the gravity.
I'll just
The gravity.
follow him as soon as I see what goes on.
Okay, awesome. So you do the same, and
Yep.
Eugene,
Yeah.
you do this, and it slides off of your nut. I'm just kidding.
My nut!
You turn into a
I
cobalt,
could put
actually.
it on my foot and my arm.
You're good. Fly sideways. Just straight on your heels, and you're just
The wings come out. His belly.
out of his, he's like, "Whoa." So you all fly, and I'm gonna need you all to make intelligence checks for me.
Not great. 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. 24. Nice.
16. That's
16. Okay.
2016, good year.
2016.
Obviously, Dirk is leading the way. Definitely doing the whole like, you guys catching up? You guys doing good? Like, ha ha ha.
Let me see. Hey, you want to see me do a trick?
Hot Wings leading the way.
Hey.
You want to see me do a trick? And he's like,
While he's flying.
It's nothing to do with flying.
wings.
It's just literally.
oh yeah, we want to see you do a trick. He's like,
All right.
slightly just doing sleight of hand bad magic.
So you guys, you're flying, and you're getting the hang of it the more that you're doing this. But it's a different
tough.
experience. Yeah.
Huh.
And I'm going to have you all roll perception checks now. The two of you are going to roll a disadvantage.
Okay.
Eugene and Giannis.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, disadvantage, you said.
Yes.
My lower one was a 17.
Okay. Nice.
13.
Okay.
22. Catch it.
That's your lower one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You, as an intelligence-based boy,
Hey.
you get the hang of this quick enough. And Dirk, you're kind of helping Giannis understand
So you flap
and ride
and you
himself.
Think about it, and then it's just like and then
Super
you go.
stiff, just
And as you are...
airplane soldier, monkey, airplane soldier.
As you are, getting close to this moon of Dayax, you catch a glimpse on the other side of the moon, a ship that is floating, hovering very close to, like, as if it's just outside of the gravitational pull, and it was hiding on the opposite side from where you were at. You see this this damselfly ship. Looks like a large dragonfly.
Is that? Well, I was not there.
I think that was the same ship that the elf lady was driving, right?
Wow.
I don't know that you
Interrupt
saw her get back on, but that is what Eugene reasons, and that makes sense. She
Did
was
I
the.
not see her because I was.
I was gonna say she was the other one that grabbed it
Yeah.
and left. So you connect the dots there, and you get the sense that you're not going to be first here to this next
A
stop.
cast message.
It seems that the elf lady's here already, on the other side of the moon.
Songbird. Her tune was faster than ours.
Star Song, but
Star
yes.
Song, whatever her name was.
That's
Star
why she
Song.
broke up with me. I always got her name wrong.
Say, Birdsong.
What? Who is this woman?
She's an elf, and we used to go on dates.
Did you kiss her?
I meant in relation to what we're doing. I don't care that you.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot! Just a competitor.
You've caught me in an awkward moment. Thinking about when we were together, going on dates.
Okay.
Well, she's an astral elf. She's good at what she does. We met hunting monsters together.
Beautiful.
Okay, but okay.
And as this happens, you've gotten close enough now that you this sand that has sort of been this guiding light for you has touched down on the surface.
We're that close.
It's this porous, very just not necessarily craters, but this porous moon that is circling Medigan, and it enters into a rather large pore that looks like kind of a giant cave.
Love it.
And as you approach, you see one single humanoid standing on the surface. You guys are about 100 yards away. What do you do as you see this? As it touches down, this kind of just light is emanating from it as if it were like a fire currently.
Is that your girlfriend?
Oh, she's not my girlfriend.
Did you guys ever kiss on the mouth?
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Nice.
Mouth kisses.
I'm gonna walk. I mean, if they're entering the cave.
So yeah, you guys are flying currently. You're still airbound, and it landed, and you can see that the spark that you followed is resting on the ground, and it's illuminating this humanoid figure that, since you're far enough away, you can't really make out too much.
Okay. Well, then I'll just.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
how far away is it? Or
100 yards
100
at the
yards.
moment. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Okay, Giannis moves forward, and are you looking to how are you looking to land? What's your
I'm just looking to land.
okay? Just coming
Like,
in,
I'm just like,
coming
hey,
in hot.
I've never flown, so.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna try to land on my feet.
Yeah, Dirk's gonna go and see the glowing spot, and what he does is he kind of swoops down, but before he's like, it looks like he's gonna go straight into the ground, but instead he does like a little flip, upwards and then lands in the superhero pose that he loves to land in.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets back up and like the wings probably do this really cool landing pose. And he gets up and thinks about deactivating it, and then he doesn't think about deactivating it, but do the wings like go into like a stock position behind you, because that's what's keeping us in this air right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. The mask still stays on, and then the wings just sort of like, it's like they kind of just furl over themselves.
So cool.
But we have
Behind
2
you.
charges, right?
You've got 2 charges.
So to get there is 1. So we can't
Yeah, so we have
deactivate
to, yeah, we
it.
have, well, and it's on the moon, right? So there's no air.
Okay.
Oh,
It doesn't freaking matter for me.
freaking yums.
I don't have lungs, so I don't.
So, and then just
Activate.
Yeah.
Activate. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can only do
So
that
you
once.
land and keep it activated. You keeping it
I'm
activated?
going to just try to. I don't care if I effing Mary Poppins Yondu land this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
Okay. Awesome. Let's have you do. It's going to be an intelligence check,
Yeah.
and then if you're doing the same, Eugene, let's have you do an intelligence check.
15.
15. You land successfully without coming in too hot. It's not as graceful as Dirk, but good.
14.
14. Same thing. You your left wing is a little bit more wonky, kind of Nemo style,
So missing a hand.
as it's going, because you're missing
It's got a wing with a giant hole in it.
Yeah.
It's like so extra for them to be like. Yeah. What's up?
I do this every year.
Was she watching?
Did you see that?
And as
Did
you
you see that?
epically look up and turn to look at the figure, it's not Star Song. It is a Thri-kreen.
A 3-kreen.
And they're attracted to you now.
It is a Thri-kreen
If I had a nickel for every time this happened.
I
with
have 3, Nick Green.
jeez. This Thri-kreen stands there with the glow of these this magic dust on the ground, and you see that on its face there's this like fluorescent green kind of just paint that is kind of spread down its front, and it just stares at all of you.
That's not Star Song.
Are these things nice?
Do I know if they're nice? They're probably not.
You've experienced them before. They're
Yeah.
fairly common in the space, but they're nice when they're wild spacers.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure when you're on their home turf what to expect per se.
Maybe they're a little bit nicer than that Garth fellow. And Giannis is just gonna stand up, hello, and we'll start walking towards them and like extend his hand and be like, "My name is Giannis."
As he extends his hand, the 2 littler hands that are crossed like this, the other 2 are behind its back. The 2 little hands stop and just put their hands out in front of you. And you hear in your mind, all of you, "Is your party complete?"
Yes.
No.
No, we need the captain. And we need
He wait. Yes.
The other
No. Maybe so.
Your party complete?
Dirk thinks about it for a second, and then he goes, "Yes. Yes."
What are your names?
I introduced myself. My name is Giannis.
I'm Eugene.
The name's Dirk Flexley. Sure you heard of me.
Esquire.
Dirk Flexley of the Void Cruiser.
That's even better. I love that.
Your party is complete.
Is that a question?
And as you ask that, the smaller hands then, after going like this, point down and start to move and the antennae that are on his head begin to move, and his eyes shift colors. And the sand that has been formed from this crystal that you followed seeps into the poorest parts of this moon, and you see it filling these very ancient markings on the ground, and they connect in a circle around you. Cool. And all that they say is, best of luck. And then
Thank you very much.
it's like that sand just shoots up all around you in this bright light, and you all just sort of cover your eyes quickly. And as you open them, you're subterranean. You're underground in a passage that is completely enclosed.
Just night dark vision.
Yeah, there's however there are these torches on the wall, and you see that there are 4 doors. 4 different doors with one Thri-kreen standing in there that has a pink stripe down the center of their face. And you hear a voice in your heads once more saying, "You must choose your destiny."
Is that like one of the doors?
As you ask that, roll a perception check looking at the doors for me.
That's better. 23.
You look at the doors, and you immediately notice a sort of, not inscription, engraving on each of the doors. And all of this is very like, not your classic like dungeon looking thing, but very like, I mean, I hate to just say like ant-like, but like it's these tunnels and these, just everything's very earthen. These doors and things, these carvings that are in it are in the clay. But you notice that this carving, it looks kind of familiar. You said you rolled a 20-something? Right?
23.
23. You notice that the door directly in front of you looks like a troll. And as you turn and look at the door to your right, it looks like a hill giant. Look at the one to your left, a bullet. And you look at the one behind you, you see an umber hulk. Choose your destiny.
I think behind these doors is the creature that is the door.
The doors are creatures.
No, behind the door. So if you look here, and I go to the one with the bullet, you see that's a bullet.
And as you approach, as you start to move towards
You
it,
made a choice.
as you start to approach it, the Thri-kreen holds up one of its hands and goes, "Only one may champion your cause.
I don't want.
Are you the champion?"
Gosh. Giannis, do you want to take that door? It's probably the best one. The best one we could use.
Which one are you pointing to?
The bullet.
Sorry, the bullet.
door.
I heard them say like,
You've heard all of this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in all of your heads.
do you not have confidence in yourself?
I do. But when I look at the difference between two people, I see that you are a better fit than I am.
Have you relayed the information of like what you see on the doors, like what animals you see?
Yeah.
Oh, can I cast?
'Cause-
or is just as an action use divine sense to detect good or evil in probably only one of the doors?
No, sure, yeah, roll for it.
Yeah, that's cool.
19.
19. I will answer that question for you in a moment.
Okay.
So you've got that out, and you aren't noticing anything yet, but I'll let you know as soon as it gets pinged.
The reason why I ask Eugene is because I don't want to fight a bullet if one of you has to fight a much bigger creature. Does that make sense?
I could fight another creature, but I'm not bulletproof.
Oh,
Hilarious.
we just saw someone with with shooty shoots actually. So
What?
yes, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. You weren't there. I'm alone.
But do you see what I'm saying is that you send me
Yeah.
in to fight a small creature.
Hey,
Do I know what these Thri-kreen are? Like, do I know?
Thri-kreen. This is, I believe, the first that you saw some of them back on Dragon's Cloud,
Okay.
but like, yeah, you're not overly familiar.
native.
Those are just Thri-kreens.
Oh, thank you. Hey, can I call you Thri-kreen?
We have no name,
Okay, no name.
only purpose.
Only purpose? Is that like a thing?
I have a question. I won't ask you about your name, but only one person can choose a door at a time. Does that mean that each one of us will go through a different door?
Only one may champion your cause.
So maybe this is only like the first
So, like-
round of fighting.
I would say you'd go good against the bullet, to be honest.
What order is the doors in again?
So in front of you is a troll.
Uh-huh.
To the right is a hill giant. To the left is a bullet, and behind you is an umber hulk.
I mean, if that's the case, I'll go for the troll. How about that? But I want you to go first.
Okay, I will go first if that is what you two both want me to do. I will go first.
I don't care.
One
Okay.
champion your cause.
Which door do you both want me to go through?
Well, so are you our champion then, Giannis?
Well, I'm pretty sure I could defeat any one of these creatures.
Alrighty then.
The confidence is real. Like,
We have our
This dude's
champion.
freaking sick.
he's pretty cool.
I hope.
Then we have our champion.
And the Thri-kreen turns and looks at you as you said that.
What door do you want me to pick?
You must choose your destiny.
Pick the one that you like.
Yeah, that's a good point. Too.
Then Giannis is going to leave it completely up to... He can't see what's on the door. He's probably not... Whatever door is right here, I'm going to just go.
I'm going to have you roll a d4 then.
Perfect.
Ooh. Roulette.
Uno.
1.
Yep.
As you kind of silence your visor, you have it sort of... You just do just that. You kind of spin for a second.
Sure.
And then just walk forward, and you see him move toward the door with the troll on it. And as you touch the door, you disappear.
Oh my god.
And the room begins to spin around you,
Me?
the two of you.
Okay.
Or more like the walls are spinning and you're
fighting
staying stationary.
Nice. Good luck, guys.
And
EJ.
you emerge up out of the ground. You look above
What
you.
a puzzle.
The tunnel opens up, and you find yourselves on a platform on top. A platform looking high above this sort of
No, it's an arena.
arena-looking thing.
All right.
Around you are high walls that are, just sort of cliffs going up. And you notice to your right that there are others
This is the coolest
positioned next to you.
arena.
Oh
This is
my
sweet.
gosh.
And
This is really cool.
Does
Thank
she
you.
have a trident?
Dirk, you notice
Trident, true.
standing with her signature purple cape, Star Song. You have only seen her when she is adorned in her,
Yeah.
her special made fish suit.
I have a question about astral elves. Is she does it constantly look like her hair is like flowing?
Not necessarily, but that's freaking cool.
I was
So
just
sure,
thinking,
yeah,
like, astral, like,
yeah,
is she-
yeah.
That's tight.
I like it.
It's Star Songs.
And you guys still have your stuff activated, just so you know. You're still
We have our dragon armor with
you're
bubble.
looking as soon as he touched, we'll say actually, as soon as he touched and that spun up, it like deactivated itself.
Oh, I thought I already did it.
You
when we
did,
landed.
yeah.
I'm
But
sorry.
so yeah,
Are we dying? Are we suffocating?
you're not dying. You're not suffocating.
Take
Just
my
slowly.
inhaler out.
And as you are standing there, uh,
Actually,
you got your inhaler. You need to take a puff.
I have my inhaler. Anyways, that's beside the point.
You're looking around and you don't see Giannis yet. You don't see anyone else out in front of you at the moment.
I look at Eugene, and I say, "Alrighty, this does not look good." And Starsong is really good at puzzles.
And as you do look out, you see glowing in the center of this this arena some sort of artifact, and surrounding it is this kind of stronger than iridescent reddish hue. And you're standing for a moment, and Starsong turns and locks eyes with you.
And he's taller than me, so.
Just the
Starsong,
Hello, Dirk.
Oh.
who's that?
Is that your new boyfriend? He looks like a real tool.
Who's that?
That's one of the honor guard.
Honor guard. You're with the honor guard now.
The honor guard are with me, Dirk.
She's the one you kissed on the mouth.
Wow.
That's
Really?
I said we
Hey.
used to go on dates.
First time that you've seen me in years, and
Hey, Dirk. Nice, man.
Eugene, shut
Wow.
up. He's like, shut up.
I hope you don't mind me saying she is one hot tamale.
She is gorgeous.
so it looks like your mad dog is not here. Is that your champion that you chose, the one that tried to kill me?
Okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he volunteered.
No,
We chose
Keith's
this
on the
tribute.
ship. Keith's the one that beat her up.
Oh, that's right. No, he's asleep.
He's a timeout.
He's in timeout.
He's taking a breather.
He's in timeout. There's like a quick flashback in his mind of like their interaction with like, "Hey, Keith," and he's just like, That's it.
Hey, Keith. Eat shit. Okay. Nice.
Well,
Thanks, man.
Thanks, buddy.
See ya.
Okay.
Enjoy
Well,
your rest.
he's just he's just singing. Starsong,
Yes.
listen. I know we've had our differences, but you're going down this year. We're gonna win because Eugene is.
I wave with my nub.
Eugene.
Hey. That's me.
Well, he's a very powerful wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Right, looks like it.
Hey, that grows back, okay?
It does.
It's a
I
grower,
slick my- I
not a
slick-
shower.
I
I
slick my
see.
gills.
I've heard that before.
She's heard it before. Heard it.
And as you're sitting there, you, kind of get this awkwardness, and she just goes, I hope that you can have a bit more of a level head than you did at the last key.
Yep, listen, I want to figure out how to do this. We don't have to hurt each other. Unless, you're into that. Or
Whoa.
you're thinking about it later.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to just expect that your word is your bond now? Despite past experiences?
I can't give you my word. I know you don't trust me. But we're going to have to do this if we want to get out of this alive. So what do you say? Can we solve this puzzle?
And as you say that, the ground starts to shake beneath you slightly, and another pillar arises to your left.
Let's freaking go.
Oh. Oh,
Are those polar
my
bears?
goodness gracious.
What are those?
And rising up
They're Yetis.
out of the ground, you see two unfortunately familiar individuals. Your stomach drops into your feet,
Oh no.
and you see the brothers Olin and Nolan, the
Olin.
Goliath werebears.
Olin and Nolan, the
Jeez,
werebears.
Goliath werebears.
They get up and they just
Oh, no.
Dirk. Of course it's you and your old gal pal, Star Song.
Hey, well, we're just on an extended break.
Yeah, get bent, Nolan, get bent. He goes, only if you'll bend it for me.
God, they're not funny at all.
And they just start going off, laughing, bumping into each other, and they just go, we're going to win this year. You don't stand a chance. You know that, right?
Oh, I think we have more than just a chance.
Did you kiss them on the mouth too?
Eugene!
Oh, you got a little
Eugene!
one-armed pet there, huh?
How did you know that?
Told you.
They just called you a one-armed pet.
That's all right. I can only pet with one arm. So.
as Dirk hears that, that's all right. I couldn't be fit with one arm. He goes,
So,
we are so screwed.
Some wingman he is.
as you're looking around, Dirk, you kind of look into the sky, and you're just like, oh my goodness. And as you look up, you see a rather porous moon, pretty large, up in the sky above you. And you can tell that you are now no longer on the moon, but you have teleported to the planet, Medigan itself. As you're there, you just sort of can sense that and feel
If
the
that's
difference
case,
there.
Then
Yeah.
I think I'll deactivate the little gauntlets.
Yeah, so yeah, when you guys came up, yeah, the
that's when
gauntlet's
it happened.
deactivated.
Then
You're on the planet, and you can sort of just make out
The
the
moon.
smallest outline of your ship up in space. So the distance that this moon is to the planet, it's
Yeah.
pretty close. And as you're there, you hear a voice enter into all of your heads. Welcome, champions. There are a few rules to this event. The artifact will only be available after 10 minutes. Or when only one champion survives. The choice is yours. Only one party, the winning party, will be aided back to the moon Dayax. Are we understood?
Question.
are
Just
we
raise my
understood?
hand.
Yeah. So, one person or one party?
One party,
Okay, cool. I don't have to kill you, Dirk.
the winning
That's good.
party. All right, you hear him say that.
In Dirk's mind, I think he knows what's at stake here, and in past events, he's thinking like, I gotta be ready because things have gone south, and he doesn't trust Star Song all the way, and so I look at Eugene and go, we gotta be ready for anything. Let's play it cool for now, but the moment anyone moves, you gotta be ready.
Yes, sir.
Then let the event begin. And you see this twist and whirlwind of sand spin and kind of block and cloud your view for a moment and it turns and it falls up into an like a droplet, a water droplet that's upside down, and sand begins to pour out of this floating capsule down onto this red barrier around the artifact and sprinkle out. And as it does, I'm going to need the two of you to roll a d4 for me.
Oh.
But before you do that, I'm just kidding. A 4.
A 4.
Okay.
Where's my D4? Right here.
Yep. 2. Perfect. You see conjure up out of the stone a troll. You see conjure up out of the stone
Everything else that remains.
a bullet.
Yep.
And you see conjure up out of the stone an Umber Hulk.
Sick.
Giannis, your vision is different. The feeling of your body is not that of something that is being held together by arcana, but of flesh and bone.
Nice.
As you look down, you see 2 large green claws.
Nice. I'm
And
the troll.
Dreads droop in front of you.
Sick.
I'm going to pull up your
Oh, that sucks.
your stats real quick, and I will
Sucks
send
that
them
I
to
wish
you.
I would have chose the Umber Hulk, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to airdrop this to you
I
really
would have
quick.
hated to be a bullet. That would.
Yes, I am very glad that I did not listen to you on that front.
Yeah. Good
That's so
bait
cool.
and switch there, Kyle.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Okay, I just sent that to you. Did you get it?
Accepted. But it's not pulling it up now. There we are.
Okay. So yeah, you'll just take those base hit points and everything.
Okay. Sweet.
And yeah, you're there. You feel this strength. You feel this size that you have not felt before. And you look up and you see your friends on this pillar a ways from you. And you see this artifact in front of you. Starsong turns and looks at you and goes, "Is your champion going to make a move?"
You spun around and picked a room, didn't you?
As I'm thinking and saying words aloud, can I make a mental link with the troll?
Yeah, you can.
Do I roll for it or just?
Because that's just one of your feats, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I say, Giannis, is that you? As my mouth is moving, I'm trying to talk. So he looks like he's going. I know, but he's talking to the troll.
Sweet.
Giannis, is that you?
Yes.
Oh, you don't seem to be happy.
I'm okay. I just don't know. I've never had to breathe before, so this is on me.
He's over.
Our troll is struggling.
I'm dying.
No, that's just breathing, Giannis.
Oh, slowly deteriorating over time.
Giannis, listen. The rules of this are we gotta wait 10 minutes before we can get that artifact, or we have to be the last surviving team. And and we have to win, or else there's no way back to the moon.
Is this like a group text, or is this like?
It's just to
Is
Giannis,
this
I
a
think.
group I love that question.
Is this a group text?
Do I get
phone,
the
who
sense
dis?
that I'm free to move myself?
As you,
Or is this like a thing where like they choose where are they moving me like a chess piece?
as you try to move, you are able to. I mean, how are you trying to move?
Well,
We'll say that.
I'm just trying to like turn my body to look at both these other creatures.
You
to
can
kinda, like,
absolutely
gauge-
turn your body
Okay.
to move and see them. And you see them kind of doing the same thing.
Gotcha.
And all sort of staring each other down.
And there's not like a timer. There's not like a buzzer that's gone off. We're just all.
There's the sand dripping from
Okay, that's what
the
I was.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I always hated it when you would do that.
Oh, so you knew.
Yes, I knew. You just
His mouth.
you go from talk.
He
Yeah,
was just mouthing the words.
Your Honor. Yeah.
He's like, not very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was much better at that than I thought.
Listen, I'm not so much worried about you, but I'm worried about them. You see the brothers just kind of, where'd he go? Huh? Where's Krieg? I don't see him.
All right. Starsock. Temporary drifts. We can take these guys out. They're a big threat. I don't want to fight them alone.
You want...
Right here.
He's like putting his hand over Eugene. I don't want to fight him alone. Hey, great job out here. You're doing great.
So, as you say that, she just goes, you want to start a fight right now?
Hey, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning.
Oh, good lord.
Holy crap, did you write that?
And as you say that, as you sort of are taking this time and trying to decide and thinking, she just goes like, I don't know about... And then the bullet leaps off of the platform. And as it leaps off of the platform onto the sand, it sits on the sand for a second and sort of looks up towards the troll and then over to the Umber Hulk, back to the troll, and then looks up at the brothers, and the brothers kind of, what is that? Is that Krieg? Yeah, I think that's Krieg. I think that is. I will, Krieg, do something, eh? Do something, get the artifact! And Krieg starts moving towards, and anytime anyone wants to do anything, just interrupt me. He starts moving towards it slowly.
I think point. I like look at you, Giannis, and I start pointing. I'm like, stop that bullet.
Okay, yeah. I'll beeline it for that bullet.
You'll beeline it for the bullet. Okay. You leap off, and yeah, you've got, what is it, 30 feet of movement?
Yes, 30 feet.
Okay. As you jump down, you can make it, let's say...
Can I, as I'm running, maybe, can I, like, scoop up some sand and try to throw it in its face? Pocket sand!
Sure, yeah, you can go for it.
King of the hill. Good callback.
Do you want me to...
Yeah, sure, just roll for it.
Base 17.
17. You throw the sand at it, and you've never encountered a bullet before, but absolutely.
Yeah.
It splashes against it, and even though its eyes are open, it seems like there's this like protective kind of like lens over the eyes, just this harder lid that is closed that just sort of, and as that happens, it turns, it growls, and it is going to make a deadly leap towards you.
Sweet.
And with that, we're going to have us roll initiative. And you, like I say, as soon as you guys want to do anything, you say so. But otherwise, yeah.
I want to turn to the Thri-kreen
initiative. Do I use my initiative modifier, or
Nope.
do you just want me to do a base them?
You're everything troll right now. All of your stats are the troll's stats.
18.
18?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Question mark.
Okay. You turn to the Thri-kreen?
Number 2 Kree, actually.
Okay.
Good
joke, good joke, good joke.
I want to say, can we assist by any means, or
And it just looks at you.
Eugene, let's wait just a second. We'll wait for the right moment to strike.
I need you to roll a strength or dexterity saving throw, my guy.
Me?
Yes.
He's talking to me. I was like, what the heck did I do?
Not bad. Do I get to choose?
Dexterity's moving out of the way. Strength is pushing it off of you. So you can choose. but
Strength,
those
I
are-
got 23.
Okay.
Dexterity, I only got 19.
Okay.
So I think
So
I'd like to try my hand at the higher roll.
okay, awesome. So you are going to take.
Oh, farts.
Wow, I rolled 5s on each of them. So 15, halved. So you're going to do 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
against you, and you are not knocked prone on this
Sweet.
time. So yeah, that happens. And with that, it is your turn.
I'm going to use my multi-attack,
Okay.
which is 3 attacks, 1 bite, and then 2 claws.
Okay.
The first one is to attack. Is a 17.
17 hits.
Okay. And sorry, I'm just looking over this thing. 7 points of damage on the bite.
Okay.
And then the first claw. 23. I assume
23 to hit. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Exploding.
Nice.
So that's 8. One more. 9 plus 4, 13 points with the first claw.
Nice.
And then the second claw. Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh. Get out of there. Get out of there.
How'd that get in there?
Do you want me to just roll them again?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 10. That's exploding. So that's 18. 22 points of damage. Catch it
Nice, dude.
with the second claw.
Yeah, geez, Louise, you really lay into this bullet there.
Yeah, buddy.
And the brothers are pissed, and they turn and look, and they go, "Which one of yours is the troll?"
And I look over at Starsong and wink, and as if to say, like,
It's closer to me, by the way, right? It jumped over that thing. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I'm looking at
Yes. So yeah, I would have moved at you.
yeah, I basically am saying like I got this,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, I don't know whose it is. But like he's stumbling over his words,
Mhm.
and he also clearly pointed at, like, looked at the troll and said, "Stop that bullet."
Yeah. Yeah. Roll a persuasion check for me.
Oh, 26.
A 26.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. All right. Well, let's see if I can roll a freaking nat 20 to try and salvage that at all. Nope.
Yeah, okay.
One of the brothers is just like, "It must be hers then, eh?" And he's just like, "Yeah, well, tell her to stop right now."
Starsong, go ahead and make that troll stop. And he, in his head, Giannis, good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, awesome. With
Thanks,
that,
Dad.
we are going to have the Umber Hulk jumps down
Need to tighten that.
and moves towards this and just sort of hangs out right by it. While the bullet is going to make a bite attack
Oh no.
towards you, my friend.
No.
And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so, geez, Louise.
You wanted me to use the base hit points off the thing that you sent me,
Yeah,
correct?
just
Okay.
84.
I was like, I didn't
whatever it
roll.
was,
I'm just
yeah.
using the.
Okay, so that is going to be 4d12 plus 4.
Whoa, okay. Exploding? Huh.
16.
I hope not. Okay, this is fun.
That is going to be 31 points of
Woo, okay.
piercing damage as it
Okay.
bites into you, just right into your thigh. It just leaps up and bites in. So yeah, 31 points of damage for you there.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
And yeah, with that, that's going to end its turn. And the two brothers sort of cheer out as that bite takes place. So yeah, it's back to your turn.
I mean, there's only one thing I can. I'm just gonna go for the multi-attack again.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec, though. Hang on. Cool. Alrighty. For the bite is 16.
16 doesn't hit.
Okay. For the claw, base 18, so that brings it up to 25.
That hits.
And with the claw, that was the 2d6. It's exploding. 7.
Let's go.
Nice.
9 points of damage with the first claw.
Okay.
The second claw is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that is 11. Oh, no, I did math wrong. 10 plus 4, 14 points. I didn't add 4 to the first one, by the way, so
Okay.
now it's 18. Just add the 4 to the first strike, sorry.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, yeah. As you try to bite down on top of this bullet as it's sort of latched onto your leg, and the teeth just don't really make it through, and so then you sort of dig up underneath some of its shells, and you just sort of, or its plates, and sort of scrape up against it, and it's bleeding rather profusely. And the Umber Hulk just sort of turns and looks at this event, and then just looks back towards this thing and is studying the sort of stuff in there. And the brothers, Nolan and Nolan, are very upset with what they have just seen. And they're cheering out for it again, and the bullet's going to make one more bite attack.
Okay.
And that is a 22 to hit. Catch it. Geez, 3 7s in a row. 21. Ooh. 31 points of damage yet again.
Okay.
And as that happens, the brothers, once again, cheer out, and they look over. And I'm going to need you both to make performance checks for me to
I
just...
was also going to say, I do have my vow of immunity, so that creature rolls at disadvantage.
How is that like? They
it's
need to
10
be
feet,
within...
though.
I was going to say, I
It's
think it
10
needs to
feet.
be within
I
10
need to
feet
be
of
way
you.
closer.
So this is for you guys to keep your cool as you're watching this troll companion of yours
Get hurt.
get hurt.
I'm at 50. What was it? What was the check again?
Charisma check.
Oh,
So
charisma?
like deception or performance, whichever.
Where's my deception? Ooh, I'm gonna pick deception and go for a strong 23.
23, nice.
14.
14, okay. So you kind of blocking Eugene, and with it, you're keeping your cool enough that as the werebears are sort of looking over at you and notice that you don't seem like you're sweating too much. They kind of still believe your lie that it's Star Songs. And yeah, let's go back to the bullet. Or sorry, back to you, Giannis. It's
Troll it.
your turn.
Go again.
There is still a lot of sand falling down from above.
So, okay, that's
How
fine.
much time has passed? Just like a couple minutes.
Not even minute.
Wow.
Like
That's
Dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
1. That's exploding. Holy crap, I love these dice. 14 points of damage for the bite.
Okay.
And then the the first claw, 11.
Nope.
That does not hit.
Yep.
19.
19 hits.
5 and 4, 9 plus 4, 13 points of damage for the second claw.
You bite down once, and you're able to pry off part of one of its plates. And with your second claw attack, you just reach in and just shred just enough that the body of the bullet goes limp.
Okay.
And falls to the sand. And as it falls to the sand, the body doesn't change. It simply starts to sink slowly
That's terrifying.
into the sand. The Umber Hulk turns and looks at you, and you hear the werebears absolutely losing it. And they turn and they go, Star Song! And as they turn, this Thri-kreen holds its, I'm trying to remember what the name of that thing is. I believe it's the Githka. Holds that out in front and blocks. And Nolan just turns and looks at this Thri-kreen. And turns to backhand this Thri-kreen. And as it does, the Thri-kreen turns and one of its little hands that's just folded here opens up. And you see an eldritch blast shoot into Nolan, causing him to fly backwards off onto this. And then the two of these individuals start to fight. And as they start to fight, these other Thri-kreen sort of take notice, and they're kind of aiming their weapons at you, seeing what your move is, what's going to happen there.
Whoa, man.
Initiative?
If you're looking,
Yeah, I think I'm ready
We're
for it.
fighting now?
Yeah,
You told me to wait.
Wait, are you rolling initiative in order to like launch stuff at the dude, or are you like fighting the Thri-kreen?
I think it's gonna be. I'm looking at the Thri-kreen next to Star Song,
okay.
and I'm gonna tell Eugene, "Hey, get ready. We're about to do business."
Like a transaction, or like what are we talking here?
My business license is
They
only
ordered-
applicable in my realm.
They ordered a sword yesterday, and paid express shipping.
Okay, roll initiative for me then, gang.
The cleaning lady. She cleans up. She dusts.
She does.
That's what that reminded me of right there.
How do I do that?
One. Sad guy.
25.
Whoa!
25. Jeez. Oh, 25.
Seth.
Okay.
Yep.
Technically, it's
Eugene.
4.
Okay, good. All right. So as that happens, we're now just going to kind of shift back and start this with all of our new initiative happening. And this werebear is going to kind of roll off, and it's going to run at the troll. So it makes it about that far, and you can see that it is just beelining it for your troll friend, who is not looking the best. And with that, it's now your
So this
turn.
is a new turn, correct?
Yeah, like we just kind of reordered the stuff, and now it's back up at you.
Sweet. Sounds great. I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement and move away from that werebear.
Good stuff. Just like back this way or this way?
diagonally, so to kind of put the Umber Hulk between him and I.
25. Whoa, 30, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Good stuff. I like it. Okay, with that, Star Song's going to turn and go, "What's he doing?
He's just.
What's he doing?" And she sort of like stands herself up a little bit more.
Yeah. Star Song, chill. It's okay. Just take it easy. He's just running away. You know how much we hate the Nolan and Nolan.
Yeah, yes. Tell him to move. I do not like him standing directly behind us like that.
Well, what's your guy doing?
Waiting.
For what?
I would have waited the whole time, all right? It was yours that went and decided to attack.
That might have been my fault. But listen, he's fine. We just gotta keep him between. We don't want these brothers interfering, okay?
And with that, the Umber Hulk sort of turns and is now kind of looking between you, and you can see a bit of panic as its eyes starts sort of darting back, looking up at the individuals. The Thri-kreen that are standing behind both of you are just sort of like gripping their weapons a little bit tighter, a little bit more tightly. And this werebear is going to drop kick this Thri-kreen, and the Thri-kreen is going to fall off and go prone. And after that, it is going to make its attempt to rather than make its attempt, it's backing up and sizing up the jump to get over to you.
Okay.
So with that, sorry, you absolutely would have been first. I apologize.
You're fine.
So right now, if there's anything you want to do,
No,
go
I'm
for it.
going to
Okay.
hold my action.
Okay. Then your turn.
I think I'm gonna prepare my grappling hook, and I'm just gonna aim it at his face to see if when he jumps I can shoot it to kind of knock him off course.
Sick. I like it.
awesome.
I love that. Okay. With that, we circle back around to the top, and
Does
the
Eugene get a go because he's at the top?
yes.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just going to hold my action until there's a threat nearby. Like,
Are you gonna cast a spell when that happens, or is that your
I
action?
plan
or
to
is it-
cast a
okay,
spell.
cool. Just want to make sure I know. As this werebear moves forward, it's going to check on its friend really quick.
How far sunken in has it gotten?
So in that kind of 12 seconds that have passed, it's about halfway. And he reaches down and grabs and is trying to pull it out, and it looks pretty difficult. And this Goliath werebear is huge. And it is just trying with all its might, and it's barely like keeping it from going any further. Troll, your turn.
I'm gonna move that way.
This way?
Yep, I always want to be on the opposite side of this thing from
Okay.
that werebear.
Star Song!
She's saying her last
She
two.
swooned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rachel. Why did you say that name?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. As that happens, Star Song kind of cools down a little bit, and the Umber Hulk also turns to be aware of the
Werebear.
werebear. Be a
Be
werebear.
aware of the
Be a
werebear.
Okay.
You ask a lot of questions.
And then these two, you see that as this has fallen, you see them both let off eldritch blasts at the werebear that is
Good crime.
left its pillar.
At the same time.
That's crazy.
Like, if you read what it says underneath Eldritch Blast, two of those coming at
Okay.
you from, like, diagonals.
They both hit and cause him to fly backwards into this red piece. And as he does so, a huge chunk of his arm just slices off, immediately is cauterized, and as that happens, it causes his brother to sort of turn and look down at what's going
I
on.
don't think his grows back.
With that,
I think his grows back.
the werebear is going to turn and look, and it's going to make its jump. So, all right, I rolled a disadvantage because of your attack.
Okay.
It jumps, runs, and jumps, and you shoot right in the one eye, because if you can see, it's got a
Eye patch.
it's got an eye patch.
Perfect.
It hits, and it causes this to just smack right on the corner.
He curb stomps himself.
Boom!
His teeth.
And he falls down. And as that happens, you feel the structure beneath you
And
teeter.
and I grab hold of Eugene, and just like in Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
we're like preparing to be ready to move.
Nobody throws an axolotl.
I cannot think the distance.
And it's sort of like wobbling slightly, and it goes this way a little bit, and then sort of course corrects.
Wait. Can I make a try to save that Thri-kreen?
And
wasn't
it
doing anything.
corrects
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah,
He's doing his job.
you can go for it. I mean, technically, it's not your turn yet.
Well, then, I mean, I don't want to break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's falling as you're running towards it, just because. Yeah, we've got your turn. Your turn is next. Your turn is currently right now.
Can I be extending my hand at least, so that way, like, the other Thri-kreen realized that I was going to help him up, or is that too much?
We'll give it a look. We'll see if
Okay.
that's what can happen. And this falls down, crushing the two of them. The Thri-kreen leaps off and deftly lands this way. I need the two of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god. Exploding ones.
Luck.
Exploding
Oh,
ones.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You used a luck point?
I used a luck point.
You have to use that roll now.
Should I
I'm
use the
using it.
luck
It's
point?
much better.
Do you have a luck point?
I don't think I do.
I was going to say, if you have that feat, yeah, totally.
No, I definitely
Do you have
don't.
an inspiration die?
I also don't have that. So
Oof.
it's technically 8 total.
Okay,
So
All right.
19.
19.
Nice.
You
Better than a 6.
You stumble and you fall right to the ground, and you're looking up at this Thri-kreen standing above you, looking down, really trying to sum up the situation of wondering what you're going to do next. So you're prone. You're prone right now. And with that, your turn, since you double crit failed, your turn will be forfeit with this one.
Yeah, for sure.
You were able to, you were able to sort of tuck and roll with it, and you land on your feet.
Didn't see you biff the landing.
You know, he's just thinking, I'll take that drink now.
So what do you do?
Freaking A, the situation is so hostile. I mean, we got arrows pointed in all directions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait it out still. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna wait. Movement wise, I think I'm gonna climb. Oh, I can't do that. Climb up next to the Thri-kreen.
Next to the Thri-kreen.
Yeah.
So you move over and climb your way up,
Yep.
get yourself posed, and it sort of looks at you.
Yep.
As you do that, once again, judging what's your move going to be. What are you going to do? Okay, great. With that, Troll, it's your turn.
Okay. Hang on one sec. Perfect. I'm going to run towards where that thing fell,
Okay.
and I'd like to try to push that off of that Thri-kreen still.
Okay, so you're not lifting, but pushing.
Well, like kind of like lifting and
Okay, I just
just enough to
since the brother's on the other side, like you're pushing it in that direction, sort
Sure.
of thing.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll a strength check for me.
Ooh, please. 19.
19. You are able to lift it enough that you see that the Thri-kreen is injured, but it's already able to sort of like move its way through the sand with greater ease than any of you have been able to.
Perfect.
So that is just enough to free the Thri-kreen that stands up.
And then I'm just going to turn an about face towards where that werebear is after I
okay. Perfect. This
turn to face, because that one's dead, right?
I don't know.
Oh, farts.
He's just crushed.
Well,
Name's Crush.
then actually I'm going to face my friends. Perfect. That way I can have
Okay.
a peripheral on both of them, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. With that, we go through, and the Umber Hulk looks down at at the werebear, and it looks back at its friends, and then it turns and makes 3 attacks.
Against
2 with its claws and 1 with its mandibles against the werebear.
I was like, you
Okay, that first one hits.
do this to me.
Second one hits. Third one does not hit. So a claw and mandibles.
That's good.
Don't
Awesome.
tempt me, Frodo.
You fool of a took.
Peregrine took.
It goes down with its mandibles on the first one, and it snips right at its throat. And then with its claw, it smashes its head up and into the red barrier, just absolutely obliterating it. And that individual is headless now.
Death save.
Okay, with that,
Unaware.
Ah,
Unaware.
he really got ahead of himself.
okay, with that, it's your turn.
I'd like to try and get up and off the ground just for a second, and he like quickly fixes his hair and like brushes off the sand out of his mustache.
Nice.
He's like, "Listen, it looks like all the hostility is gone. I noticed something," and he's just kind of shouting because he wants everybody to hear, and he points out that there are two pillars. Or two little stepping paths, or whatever those are, and I kind of want to suggest to Giannis, our troll friend, and Star Song that if our two big guys stand on those, something might happen.
Yeah.
As you do that, Giannis, he moves over and stands. And Star Song looks and goes, "Is your word still your bond?"
The name's Bond.
I tried to be serious with you
Word.
once.
Yes,
I tried to be serious once, and you looks down, and you see a similar look of concentration, knowing that she's communicating with the Ember Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ember Hulk looks and heads back and steps.
Why can't we?
As soon as the Ember Hulk steps on the pillar, the sand drops, all of it that is held up in the air. And as it all drops, it lands on this force field, overpowers it, and causes it to dissipate. As it dissipates, all that is left in the center is an artifact that lifts off the ground slightly and begins spinning. And you hear in your head the Thri-kreen. Only one may leave.
Is it still my turn?
At this point, it's kind of suspended.
Suspended.
I
kind of want to use. I kind of want to just disregard Star Song for the moment and use Misty Step to get right next to the artifact.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna just dash and pick it up, but I mean,
I too want to do the same thing.
So you all make a
well,
move
no.
for
I'm
it?
saying if I see that he's moving,
I mean,
towards
he
it, I'm
misty
not-
steps in a moment. You don't. So it's like if you're deciding to move, you'd be moving by the time you are like, oh, he's going. So you misty step. What are you doing?
And that's floating in the air in front of me, and it's only one may leave. And the last time that we sent Giannis to a door, he just disappeared. And so I think I kind of look at Star Song really quickly and just go, "I'm sorry," and I touch the artifact.
She's never gonna take you back. No.
It's okay.
You touch the artifact,
F this guy.
and you turn to look, and your troll friend. This dust, this sand swirls up around him
Not again,
and falls down,
because you know the first joke.
Yeah. First, the dwarf though.
and the troll
No, wait, no.
is gone,
Uh-huh.
and Giannis is here. But as he is there,
Fart.
the pillar beneath him starts to slide back up, and I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Cool. What is that? 15.
Lucky boy. He's a lucky boy.
He said my pillar's
As the
shooting
pillar
up.
goes up, the weight required to keep the force field down goes away. And you pull back your hand just in the nick of time for the wall
Oh, you
of
would have
force
lost
field
your life.
to go back up. And as you grabbed this, it sort of shrinks down to the size of your hand. And the second that you're holding it, all of the Thri-kreen turn and look at Starsong and the Umber Hulk. And this Thri-kreen lunges out with its weapon at Starsong. Starsong spins her trident, shoves it up straight into the throat of this Thri-kreen, and they start launching eldritch blasts towards her. And she looks down at you, and she goes, and she just shakes her head, and you hear in your head as she talks to you. I really thought I could trust you. And with that, and this starts to spin down. The pillar that this Umber Hulk is on sinks into the ground, the sand shooting up around it, pulling it down into the ground as the Umber Hulk is spinning and trying to spit the sand out from it. And
Oh, man. I feel bad.
as the three of you are there, you hear in your head this Thri-kreen say, "Please join me on the pillar." And he sort of steps backwards, and the three of you...
Am I okay to hop down from where... I just don't know
Yeah.
how high mine went.
No,
or
it's
anything.
only that high.
And we have the artifact with us?
Yep, you've got the artifact.
Sweet.
The moment that you all step there, the cracks in this pillar beneath you light up, shoot up lights around all of you, and as the lights fall, you find yourselves back on the moon of Dayax, and you're holding your breath currently.
What is wrong? You guys need to...
the dragon wings and everything that comes out back out.
And the dragon wings come out,
Oh, yes. I remember.
I had
and
lungs 2 minutes ago.
and you
Never again.
make your way back towards the ship. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight. Yay. That's where we're ending it tonight.
Okay.
Hope you had a real good time. A real good time. Let me
Bag of drugs.
hop in real quick to grab our list there. And we'll... Oh! Sorry. And we'll do the thing. Unless I can't remember how to explain for you to get to it, Seth. So you guys can talk to them if you want while I look this up.
Hey, thanks, everybody, for joining us for tonight's episode. Yeah. It was a really fun one to get back, Kyle. I really enjoyed this little venture there.
What a cool thing.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
really
you.
enjoyed the. It was a surprise for sure, like choosing the door and then
Oh, yeah.
turning into the thing. I'm very glad I didn't listen to Seth and choose the bullet because that kind of would have sucked. Although I think the thing that saved me, that saved Giannis, was the regeneration at the beginning of every one of my turns. I got 10 HP
Oh wow.
because I was down to
That's
like
cool.
18,
Oh.
and that's when he died. And so me moving every time I regenerated all the way back up to like 68, and I was like, okay,
That's cool.
This is great. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It was good stuff.
I also really love this bear.
My only eye.
Yeah.
My good eye.
Okay. Here we are. I need someone to roll a D6. We got to get some of these subscribers back going.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
Have
What?
5.
The winner tonight.
Of the root beer dice.
Root beer die.
Out of the dice is Khaleesi Casey.
Ayo!
Khaleesi Casey, you are the one. We will reach out to you and make things happen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Once again, just thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Sorry that it has been a while, but we are back. We're here, and we're gonna see you again next Monday. So be safe out there. Be good to one another, and we'll see you next time on Demi Lunch Time.
Have a good week.
Bye. Goodbye.